Here's a story of perseverance and resilience from Russia. 16-year-old Shanovich has cerebral palsy, a movement disorder that appears in early childhood. He's now using his love for art to raise money for an exoskeleton that can help him walk. Here's more.
This is Valentin Shkanovich. He has been diagnosed with cerebral palsy, a movement disorder usually caused by a brain injury during pregnancy or early childhood. Shkanovich's goal is to be able to buy an exoskeleton that can help him walk. And he has a plan in place to raise money for the same.
Exoskeleton is a robot that will help me learn to walk quicker. One can walk in it for 4 or 6 hours. Approximately, exoskeleton costs about 4 million rubles.
Ebru is an ancient technique of paper marbling. Ebru finds its origin in the Turkish word ibri, which means air clouds. It is a method of aqueous surface design used to produce patterns similar to that of a marble on paper or textiles, a technique that Shkanovich has now mastered.
My dream is to learn to walk as quickly as possible and be free, walk in the city, run around with girls on the beach and anywhere at all, and any time at all.
He is using paper marbling to raise money for the exoskeleton, a robot that costs over $50,000. He also designs scarves. He reaches out to customers through his Instagram profile, and he has it down to a science.
If people don't know which scarf they want, I go to their account and see what colors they have most often. So I pick up those colors in paints and apply into the tray with the solution.
It was a slow start, but once his story got out, interest in buying his artwork soon intensified. He has already sold about 400 scarves.
Valya communicates with the clients himself when there were not many clients. But in October there was an information boom, and the flow of messages was such that 3 of us were answering them for a week without any break in messaging.
Shkanovich is now determined, and he refuses to let his condition come in the way of him experiencing the joys of life. But money is not the only obstacle. In Russia, private individuals cannot buy an exoskeleton for their own use. A case is now being developed by local manufacturers to change that. Soon, individuals will have the opportunity to use an exoskeleton for private use with insured medical supervision. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
Co-presented by Skoda. Simply clever.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.